Attention, all the news in this video are all from around the internet and from our sources. We deliver to you the most realistic news. Make sure to listen well and you can turn on the caption.
Emiliano Martinez is reportedly on Manchester United's list of potential goalkeeping targets. The Argentina international, 29, has shone for Aston Villa ever since joining them from Arsenal in September 2020. And his consistent displays have caught the eye of the Red Devils. The Daily Star claims United have watched him closely several times and believe that he could be a future number one at Old Trafford. David De Gea currently holds that position after appearing to win his own personal battle with Dean Henderson. After a shaky few years, the 31-year-old Spaniard is back to top form. His current contract expires in 2023 and today's report states that should he depart before then, United would be on the lookout for a replacement. And a £50 million swoop would be made for Martinez if De Gea leaves prior to becoming a free agent. He still has 2.5 years remaining on his deal with COVID-struck Steven Gerrard's Villa. But he is not the only goalie that United have allegedly been keeping tabs. The same article also insists that the Red Devils are hot on Leeds United's Illan Meslier. Manchester United confident Ralf Rangnick can convince German wonderkid Florian Wirtz to join. Manchester United believe the influence of Ralf Rangnick could prove vital in the race to sign German wonderkid Florian Wirtz. The 18-year-old is one of the most sought-after players in Europe after his eye-catching displays for Bayer Leverkusen this season. Wirtz has earned comparisons with Chelsea star Kai Havertz, who moved to Stamford Bridge in 2020 for £71 million from Leverkusen. The attacking midfielder enjoyed a breakthrough campaign in Germany last season, scoring 8 goals in 39 appearances. But Wirtz has already equaled the tally in just 20 appearances this term, showing his rapid development in the last 12 months. That's convinced Europe's elite to fast-forward a move for the midfielder, with the likes of Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Chelsea and Manchester City all interested. However, the Daily Star claims United feel they have the advantage because of Rangnick's influence. The 63-year-old is well respected in Germany and has a good reputation for developing young players. Wirtz is valued at around £70 million by Leverkusen, and Real Madrid aren't currently in the financial position to sanction such a move, while Bayern will spend big on a striker in the next 12 to 18 months. Though Rangnick is set to move upstairs at the end of the season, his influence on United's playing style is expected to continue. Ralf Rangnick confirms Manchester United plans for Newcastle fixture. Ralf Rangnick says Manchester United players will have Christmas Day off due to their fixture at Newcastle taking place on December 27. United are not playing on Boxing Day for the first time since 2009, and the gap has convinced Rangnick to give the players Christmas Day off. "We will train tomorrow and there will be a day off for the players on Christmas Day, and then we have the last training session here on Sunday and will fly evening to Newcastle," Rangnick said. Rangnick claimed United have a high record of players vaccinated against COVID-19 but did not specify how many were double jabbed or if any had had their booster. The German stressed United were encouraging players to get vaccinated and assured the players who contracted COVID suffered mild symptoms. "The Premier League will try everything to keep the league safe, to keep the situation around the players safe," Rangnick added. "The club, and we do that regularly, we have to encourage players to behave in a disciplined way with regard to contacts. We also need to make sure we have most of the players vaccinated. As far as I know, we have a high record of vaccinated players here in our club. But, still, the past weeks have shown if you are vaccinated 2 or 3 times, you can still catch the virus, especially the new virus, Omicron. You are not being protected, but at least you are being protected from severe symptoms, and, as far as I know, most of our players who tested positive had very, very weak symptoms and didn't suffer from that." Odion Ighalo would seriously consider shock Newcastle United transfer. Former Manchester United striker Odion Ighalo is open to a move to Newcastle United and would seriously consider a transfer to the northeast. The Nigeria international has been shortlisted as a potential option for the Magpies this January as Eddie Howe looks to bolster his frontline. Ighalo has had 2 previous stints in the Premier League, most recently during a 12-month loan spell with Manchester United. The former Watford ace was a shock signing from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in January 2020, but he impressed at Old Trafford enough to earn a second loan stint. Ighalo joined Saudi side Al-Shabaab after his time at the Theatre of Dreams, and he's the joint top scorer in the league this term with 9 goals. Though strengthening his defence is Howe's priority, scoring goals has proven problematic for Newcastle this term, as the Magpies have averaged just 1 goal a game in their 18 matches in the Premier League. Al-Shabaab are aware of Newcastle's interest and have spoken to Ighalo about the prospect of a return to the Premier League. According to Sky Sports, Ighalo informed the club that he would be keen on a return to England and would seriously consider a move. Ighalo's contract in the Middle East runs for another 18 months, and this could be the club's last opportunity to raise significant cash for the 32-year-old. David De Gea reveals the changes Ralf Rangnick has made to Manchester United training. Manchester United goalkeeper David De Gea has revealed what training is like under new interim boss Ralf Rangnick. United are unbeaten since Rangnick took charge of the club last month, winning 2 and drawing 1 of their 3 games. The Red Devils were forced to postpone their last 2 matches against Brighton and Hove Albion and Brentford after a COVID-19 outbreak wreaked havoc on the squad, which also meant that the club had to close the training ground for several days to prevent a further spread. The training facilities reopened earlier this week ahead of United's Premier League fixture against Newcastle on Monday, with Rangnick confirming on Friday that Paul Pogba was the only notable absentee for the trip to St James Park. Meanwhile, De Gea has started both of United's 2 Premier League fixtures since Rangnick's arrival, keeping clean sheets in the 1-0 wins over both Crystal Palace and Norwich City. And the Spain international has revealed how relieved he is to be training with the squad again, while also giving an insight into how the German boss has changed the way the Red Devils train. "It's good to have the whole team back to train properly all together and then, of course, see they're all safe," he said. "They are back, they are all training, they are fine, so it's great to be together again. We've been training hard, of course. It's very intense, every training session, every moment with him, Rangnick, is intense. You have to give 100% every time in training and in the games. Let's see. It's just the beginning, it's been a couple of weeks, so let's see in the future. The team is training with energy, with pace, and now we have to show that in big games."